Security, escort this gentleman out, please.
Come on, Soda Pop, let's go.
Welcome, everyone, to your Sioux Falls City Council informational meeting of Tuesday, May 24th, 2016. Yeah, I skipped a few months, I guess. But thank you all for being here, both on TV and in the audience. We'll start with our first order of business, which is open discussion. Anything for open discussion? Seeing none? Oh, Mr. Councilor Neitzert, I'll have to get used to this. Just a second.
Thank you very much. I want to bring up the administration building again. I'm worried that there's just not any momentum at this point to look at other options, and I'd like to see some. I asked about it last week, and there was really no response. So I guess I just want to know what we're doing in terms of maybe public discussions or, informationals to look at other options and discuss where we go.
Yes, Councilor Urbanbach.
I would just encourage the councilor to take the leadership role on that. There's council members here now that voted on it, and that was where it sat. And so I guess if it's going to change, it's going to have to come out of this council. It's not going to change on its own. Right. And I don't mean it in a negative way. I'm just saying, let's go. If you want to do it, let's go.
Perhaps I can let's leave some insight, give you some insight on this. I am meeting with Councilor Kylie and I are meeting next week with the committee to go over buildings that are being vetted. They've done that, and we're going to be getting some information, and I will report to you next week as soon as that meeting is over as to what, not decisions, but what information we've been given. I promised all of you and the ones that left that I would stay on top of this. I have done that. I've been calling Suetten, Quambeck about every 2 weeks, find out what's going on. And so the meeting is scheduled for next week, and I will be getting back to you. Would that be sufficient at this point?
Yeah, that's helpful, and I would say that I am thinking about things I could do, but I wanted to see where we were at, and I will take initiative. Thank you.
Right. And that's solely up to you and wholly up to you. And so, but I would encourage you to wait until the information that I'm going to be getting is disseminated, so that you've got all of it rather than some of it, and we double up on work.
Fair enough.
Okay. Yes, Councilor Stehly.
Having come off the campaign trail, I know this was a contentious or popular item to discuss with the citizens. Yep. And we were talking about the $25 million price tag, and we're talking about streets, and we're talking about options. And what I would like to throw out to the group is, could we look at having a town hall meeting and maybe partnering with some media venues, and this has been done in the past. In fact, I remember when the Argus Leader did it, I think about the event center several years ago, and get the public involved to say, what does the public think about this? And one of the things as I was running, that I wanted to do was to bring more public input into all of the issues that we're dealing with. So I would like to step forward and get the ball rolling on that. But I'm willing to listen to what we think.
Yeah, I can agree with you, but again, we need to wait for the information. If we have a town hall meeting now, or we have something like that, or the media goes ahead and has something like that, we're going to be doing it with partial information. So let's get all the information together. I promise you it's not going to be September 30th when everything comes together.
Well, no.
And we got to do it quickly, and that's why I've been on the horn calling, and we'll get that information to you, and then we can start making some better decisions. And maybe instead of that, we would have a meeting with us for the as a working session or something like that, to see how we can bring some people in that we want to talk to about it. So we've got a lot of opportunities, a lot of ideas, and I'm just going to caution that we wait until this information comes in, so that we know we've got the information we need to make a decision. I hope that makes some sense. Yeah.
But I think we need to be having something happening. Like I was thinking, if we did a little town hall get together, and I mean, it could even be down at the library, it could be at the Orpheum, just to listening and learning on our part for the council. The mayor does it all the time, and then get some feedback, from the public, probably needs to happen in June, because whatever decision is made, we're going to have to.
We should have
yeah.
plenty of time to make that decision, because my meeting is June 1st. And so you'll have a
Okay.
report on it,
Okay.
either that day or the next day, and then we can look at what steps we want to take from there.
Well, and another thing, if I could also say, what would be the possibility of having this go to a public vote?
There are all kinds of things that could happen with that. That would have to be something that either we would vote on, or a petition drive would have to be a referral. Correct me if I'm wrong. Referral could happen.
But the council could also have an action to,
I think we could have a vote if we wanted, but it would not be binding. If I'm not mistaken, it would be like the event center vote that we had, whether it be for out at the current site or downtown. So I think, again, Councilor Stehly, those are the things that we need to discuss. But again, let's get the information gathered first, and then we can discuss it again and go forward with a plan. Okay? Okay, anything else for open discussion?
Y'all come back now. Cheers.
What kind of morons run this outfit?